Last episode we tried to install an exhaust bypass valve at the rear end of my car to make it more noisy because it's too quiet at the moment. And let's just say we kind of failed miserably. But mama didn't raise no quitter. Actually no, I've definitely quit a few things in my life. That's not the point. Today we're going to be installing a high flow catalytic converter because I think mine's clogged and it takes up a lot of sound. We're going to see if this high flow cat will make my car any louder than it previously was. This is what it currently sounds like. And hopefully this makes it louder. Or makes it like deeper, you know, makes it pop or bang a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? I did do some off-camera work, I'm sorry. I have already taken the front pipe off because I feel like you guys seen me do this multiple times in the last episode, so that is off.
And then I began taking off the catalytic converter and quickly found out that the bolt was stripped and it was rust to the max.
I'm gonna take off the pipe after the catalytic converter, just before the muffler, so that it all comes out and I can take it off while it's out of the car because I don't know how to take this out. It's probably a 26-year-old bolt stuck in there, and 26-year-old, it's older than me. Dude, that's crazy. So I've taken it all off now as one piece. And look what I found inside the catalytic converter. There's a bolt inside my catalytic converter. Just what I wanted. That was in my catalytic converter. How did that get there? No idea. But I got a free bolt now, I guess. My Milwaukee and my headset. Milwaukee headset. What the freak?
And now that the cat was outside of the car, I thought it'd be a lot easier to take it off. But I ended up just stripping the bolt even further. So I pulled out the grinder and took out the stud.
And that is how you remove it. Oh, the cat's heavy. Let's freaking go. This is the difference. So we got the high flow and we got the stock one. So the high flow, much bigger like honeycomb. And then if I look at the stock one, honeycomb is very small.
Which means that there's just much more airflow compared to this stock old one that's a lot less efficient in flowing air. And then I put a little bit of gasket sealer on it because it was a slightly uneven surface, and I tightened the catalytic converter to the front pipe and then put it under the car and chucked it all back together. Which honestly took a lot longer than these cars took. This probably took me like 4 hours.
And that is all on there. Look at a full 3-inch now from the front to the back. Now let's see if it actually made it louder or anything. I'm really hoping it made it louder because I had to take off literally the whole exhaust. So yeah, let's see how this thing sounds. I've just went to a very busy park because I didn't want to annoy anyone. So hopefully no one comes and Karens me. Oh my goodness. Hey, hang on. 360. It's been a while. 360. Rally stuff. It does need a clean, but for another day. Maybe we could do it today. I'm thinking we just kind of like pop it up here. I'm not gonna lie, there was actually a bit of a pop in there. I don't know how I created that, but that's sounding cool. I think I'll do it from further back now. I'll do it from one step further back and we'll see what it sounds like again. Yeah, I'd say the high flow cat makes a pretty cool difference. I mean, it's not a huge difference from the stock cat, but it definitely a lot less restrictive. Makes it like more like growly and more like rumbly. It's like more instead of like I don't know. And also, it definitely pops more. Especially on a rev limiter or just before a rev limiter, you get those nice little bam, bam, bam. Only thing I did notice is I went for a drive with some of my friends the other day and they said the car stank a lot more. So, I mean, if you live in a really windy area and you're at a stoplight, maybe it can come back into the cabin. I haven't noticed the smell in the cabin being too bad. I don't think I've smelt it in the cabin. On a car that doesn't smell bad and the homies are winding up the windows behind you, then the high flow cat isn't for you. I think it probably made it like, maybe like 10% louder, but it's definitely slightly louder, but it's not a huge difference in terms of the actual sound decibels, but the actual sound of the exhaust has changed. But yeah, that's it for today, and the Celica is finally coming back next episode, and let's just say we're cleaning it up. It's getting some nice upgrades, I guess, yeah.